ahead, next on the hit list. You guys probably know this guy's name. If you don't, Mache Customs does a lot of spectacular work for a lot of different athletes, actors, you name it, he's probably worked with them. Plus, he does workshops with a lot of different brands. This is his first signature shoe that he has created himself, Centralia. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They came in full sizes, as you guys can see. The 11 is circled, so that is what I copped. Off the rip, the size 11 was perfect. I'm a 10.5, 11, and the sizing couldn't have fit better. I haven't worn them, well, actually, I've tried them on. I haven't worn them out in the streets yet, but this is where we're at. Custom box, by the way, so the artwork on here is pretty dope. Street design, custom. Oh, I'm trying to see if I can read this. Mind over matter in there. Skull, Def Centralia. It's graffiti inspired, if you couldn't tell. Anyway, let me dip the box out of the way and we'll get into the shoe. So the first thing that kind of caught my eye was this little flappy right here. It was just because it was in the box, the way that it was in the box, but it holds down once you feed the laces through it. Again, haven't worn them out in the streets. I do have an entire fit for this bad boy, but we got a little late, so you won't see an on foot until I post a picture. Maybe I'll wear them tomorrow on or in the street, whatever, doesn't matter. Anyway, let's get into the color blocking on the shoe. Super fire. If you guys are aware, Mache wears a size 12. He's a bigger guy and has a bigger foot. So sometimes, you know, when I think of someone that has a bigger foot designing a shoe, I assume that they're going to try and figure out how to make the shoe not look big. I mean, some people, I don't like my foot looking big, but if you get what I'm coming from with this, the shoe from above, no matter what size you're looking at, looks very small. Which it's a sneaker thing. I don't know if a lot of people go through this. I appreciate this very much so. The shoe is short in the toe box, short in the toe cap. The U-throat runs across and it's in a very eloquent way. I can't really describe it anymore, but if you look at the shoe from here, it's like, wait, is that a 7, 8? I mean, I know it's an 11. We know it's an 11. I just looked at it, but I'm just saying the shape of the shoe, it's very complimentary to the sizing, and I like it a lot. I think that was very well executed, very crucial aspect when looking down. I mean, this is the view that you get when you look at a shoe, is right here. When you have your jeans or your whatever you're looking at, whatever kind of pants you're wearing, this is your perspective. So from this perspective, I really appreciate the shoe. Sorry to go so far into detail on that, but there's a lot on the shoe to kind of like grip. So you got the suede across the toe cap in this pink raspberry kind of feel. You have the slate gray on the medial side. That's on the medial side and the lateral side. And then you have this perf suede down the lace area. Super fire. The perforation's very nice. Little detailing hit with the X and the stitch. I appreciate that as well. I like that it feels like it's kind of cut and sewn, but also there. It just works very well. Obviously with the laces and the way that it's pressed down, like you'd never have to worry about it, but it's very clean. A lot of concept and thought went into the shoe, which again, appreciate. Mache across the tongue. I would say this is Durabuck. I'm not really sure what this material is, but then you see the terry on the inside of the shoe, super fire. Comfortable, doesn't rip your sock off because it's not velour. I mean, when a sneaker person creates a sneaker, I think it's a very special thing. They pay attention to all the things that kind of irk them and bother them, and it shows when the work is done correctly. I think the work was done correctly here. Leather on the short part of the toe box, leather again, but more of a pebbled leather on the U-throat area and the mustard yellow, and then you get hit a purple on the underneath there. And I believe it's 3M if I'm not mistaken. I'm almost positive it's 3M. I do have a light on, but from the shimmer, it looks like it's like a mid-weight 3M, so very, very clean, but it's not overwhelming, so you don't have to worry about it cracking. Smart choices. Again, like we were just talking about. Heel cap. You got another hit of 3M here in the silver. Then you got that mint color in the suede, again with the X's to hold that down. I mean, of course, it's stitched down as well, but it's just more detailing aspects. And you got the slate gray across the heel cup. And then this Vibram outsole. Super, super, super comfortable. I hope more brands shift to this kind of outsole. I know from a manufacturing perspective, to get a company that's going to be able to do different outsoles for you is tricky. And to find the one you like the most is also tricky. But the Vibram stuff is actually hitting pretty well. The comfort's there. Again, on the sizing, it's perfect, and it doesn't look bulky either. I like that it's still sleek. It still has that runner vibe to it, but it also has a very comfortable fit to it. So overall, the shoe's very, very fire. A lot of good detail hits. He didn't go overwhelming with any of the The moniker stuff, Centralia right here, nice clean hit. Didn't do a big moniker across the side. I think that he did a very good job, and I'm anticipating his next drop, which I think is soon. Won't know, but yeah, and also like considering like the situation with the sneakers, they got here pretty quick. I didn't get a chance to get all the merch. There was a lot of stuff that he dropped with it too, because he does clothes as well. Hopefully the next shoe I'll be able to do that, but I also want to touch on the footbeds. The footbeds have that same styling of the box on the footbed. As far as the graffiti, very, very clean. Mache stamp down there at the bottom too. I think this is, for lack of a better word, I don't want to get too much into what else is going on in the world with people making sneakers like Cool Kai and Warren Lotus. We haven't done a breakdown in a while, but this is what you're supposed to do when you're creating your own shoe. Not, you know, put a logo on somebody else's sneaker and call it yours. That's just my perspective on it, and I think this is fucking amazing. Anyway, I'll do an on-foot picture at some point. Like I said, it's a little late now for me to do that, but yes, I will do one with the fit that I had set up for this throughout the course of the week. All right, you guys have any questions or comments in the comment section? Link to Mache's Instagram will be in the description to the video, and for those of you who don't know or aren't aware, force field is definitely going all over these. You got a lot of suede hits, a lot of things that need protecting. So that's my option. Should be yours too. But anyway, I'm out here. Peace.